let's turn our attention to Las Vegas, where the highly anticipated Consumer Electronics Show is going on right now. Joining us this morning on the floor is Paul Hochman, a tech guru and expert when it comes to the latest tech offerings. Good morning, Paul. It's nice to have you with us.
Good morning. It's warmer here in Vegas.
I know it is. I know it is. Paul, why is this convention such a big deal?
Well, it's a big deal because I like to say it's sort of a digital crystal ball that you get to look into. It's sort of the near and maybe distant future of technology that's going to affect all of us. So it's 170,000 people attend, which is obviously giant. But again, they're all here because they're going to get a look into what's next.
Wow, and of course you've had a chance to take a look around. What's one of the hot products that's getting a lot of attention?
One that's getting a lot of attention because it's incredible technology and because it's huge. It's called the Wall by Samsung, and that's a 146-inch modular micro LED TV. What does that mean? Modular means you can actually change its shape. So you can take it from 146 inches down and make it smaller. You can actually make it so it's not a rectangle. So from that perspective, that's brand new. Most people have not been able to, make their TV smaller or bigger. But micro LED is the source of the image. And that is an absolutely gorgeous, in my view, breakthrough technology. Micro LEDs are light-emitting diodes that are smaller than the width of a human hair. And the result is that, because they create the color and the light, that little LED, you don't really, because those LEDs are so tiny, you don't see the pixels. So a lot of people are used to big TVs. You walk up close, you see all the little dots and pixels. You just don't see them here. It's like looking through a window.
Wow. Now, Paul, will that actually be on the market this year?
In 2018, Samsung promises it will be on the market. They are being coy and a little cagey about when exactly, but the point is it's coming. Yes.
Wow. All right. Now, what about for music lovers?
Music lovers. Well, you know what? Music lovers know that unless they're listening to an outdoor speaker or something like that, or a wall speaker, the sound matters mostly because they deliver it through a headphone. There's a company called AudioTechnica. A lot of people have heard about it. They've been around for a while. They're very well respected. And AudioTechnica has just introduced a set of headphones called the ANC 700 BT. ANC stands for Active Noise Cancellation. Basically, these headphones, they're wireless, they're Bluetooth. They take sound from outside your headphones, that sound that could be distracting, and they create an equal and opposite sound wave inside the ear cup of the headphone. Result, it balances out to zero almost, or close to zero. And that means that all the outside distracting noise is almost eliminated. That's cool. Proprietary speakers and microphones inside will do that. And then Bluetooth technology means it's wireless. Now that's great, except for traditionally ANC, that's active noise canceling, and Bluetooth have drawn down battery. Well, guess what? These last 25 hours straight if you have them on Bluetooth and active noise cancellation. So that's amazing. You can certainly watch your share of movies, even on a long international flight.
Well, Paul, do you actually have enough time to take a look at what all the things that are being offered? Because, I mean, the technology is just mind-blowing, and there's so many different things to take a look at out there.
The short answer is absolutely not. You really do sort of technology triage, right? You sort of decide what are the sort of categories I want to cover, what are the things I want to hear about, because I've heard about from my sources, these are the things that are going to be hot. Well, an easy example that we picked out of the sort of the zillions that are here, virtual reality. A lot of people have heard of VR, right? Well, the only thing that's kept some people from doing it in addition to expense is the size. These goggles are giant. A new company called Luci, L-U-C-I, has created something called the Immerse. They look like virtual reality goggles. They call them immersion on demand. The coolest thing about them is the centerpiece, so the center unit of it only weighs 6 ounces.
Wow.
Much smaller, basically closer to a pair of glasses.
Wow.
The other cool thing about it, I think the coolest, is you connect to any content you want. You can make virtual reality. You don't have to depend on some virtual reality game.
That's very cool.
Content. You can actually make a video of your kid and watch it.
Wow, Paul, that's amazing. Listen, we're going to leave everybody with a website so they can actually get in on all the things that you've looked at and more. Tipsontv.com. And we want to thank Paul Hochman for doing all the footwork for us out in Las Vegas.